passion for music started just through playing sounds and the guitar. So that led from one thing to the next. For me, it was just an obsession. Like, that's where the passion comes from. The biggest part of instrumental music I like is the fact that it allows you to create your own world. You kind of get lost in it. I've found that it like takes me away from the reality of the world, you know, and like all the day-to-day mundane stuff that's like just tough to deal with. It's like you can put music in and like go to your special spot. When I create, I get to do that, and I hope that like listeners be able to do that through listening to the music, you know. For me, the journey started with the guitar, and I was recording loops in GarageBand, and then from there I learned about instrumental hip-hop and other electronic music. So I've taken all of those like inspirations and then life experiences as well, try to synthesize that into my own music that's inspired like by a strong drum groove. And so I use a lot of organic elements and acoustic elements and like things that just can evoke, you know, a nice feeling. My style is pretty diverse. I take a lot of different sounds and form them into one like cohesive sound. For me, the main session, or like that one inspiration session, is where all the music comes out. So I have like the free, anything can go, you're throwing it at the wall type vibe, and then you go through and then you're very like, you get scrutinous about like what makes the cut. Creating comes from a bunch of different places for me. Sometimes it's super meaningful, and sometimes it's way more abstract and more of like a vibe. I try to like bring in other influences that are like less heavy. Nature basically and all its elements is a huge inspiration. I love surfing, I love hiking, I love camping, you know, so I try to like bring as much influence as I can from all those experiences back into the music. The mixing process is definitely like, I'd say, the obsessive part for me. And the music aspect, it definitely doesn't come easy all the time, but it's more like experimental there. Like you can have fun with it, I feel like. Wrapping it all together is like more tedious, and like that comes in with the work, that's less the passion, right? I know that creating music is a very powerful experience for me, and it's done so much in my life, you know. I'd hope for everything that I put into it and that I get out of it like goes back to the listeners. Through music, we can all be connected, bringing people together regardless of anything, you know. Music does that for all of us.